I first started, I fell in love with the product. The product changed my life. But I love the fact that there was no risk. It was free. When Amber told me about the business, I was really happy in my pharmaceutical career. I was doing very well financially. I didn't, the bonuses that we're going to talk about, to be honest, they weren't like, oh, wow, I need to go do that. But what I was really excited about was the fact that there was no risk. There was no initiation fee. I got to start my business for nothing, for $0, and there's no website fees. I mean, they give you a free website. Like, what business can you start free? Do you know any?
No. I was talking to somebody on the phone today, and they were coming. I'm not going to name names, but they were coming from a different health and wellness company, and they were astonished that we had no monthly fee. And I think they had to pay $30 a month just to have a website with their company. And to me, that's crazy. I would never be a part of something that I had to pay them to sell their products, right?
Right.
That doesn't make sense to me at all. So it really is, like you said, all opportunity and zero risk.
Yes. And I love that because I was new to owning my own business. I had never done, any sort of network marketing. I just knew I loved the product, and I know that everybody I knew needed to feel better. They wanted to lose weight. They needed to think clearer. They needed more patience. They needed to sleep better at night. The product works, and the fact that there was no risk, I was like, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? I mean, everywhere I look, there's tired people, and there's people that need to feel better, right? So the other thing that I love is the fact that really, truly, when you start your own business at Le-vel for $0, I love the fact that you have the opportunity to become profitable, like actually make income and be, your accountants would love this because you're, doing well and not losing money. You have that ability in your first week, in your first 2 weeks. And let's talk about what the bonuses look like and the double bonus right now.
Yeah, and that's one of the big reasons we're here is this double bonus. A first ever done Le-vel promo for the brand new promoter, right? So anybody starting their business out, their free business today, right now, not only has the chance to earn the typical bonus that all promoters get in their first 14 days, but they have a chance to double it. Are you serious? You were talking about this last night. Like, why wasn't this a thing when I joined? Gosh, I was still so gypped. But that's an amazing, incredible opportunity. And we'll break that down for you, what that really looks like. Because, to be on the product is step one. You have to love it to share it. To be on it is to love it, and to love it is to want to share it. Because you look around and you see those tired people.
Yes.
You see the people that were like you and I, struggling every single day with an energy drink in our hand and waiting to crash at the end of the day, right? They're everywhere.
Preach it.
But when you get on this product, you introduce this to your body and you can take it in and you start to feel it, you just innately want to share it. Okay? So the thing is that the way our company is set up, which is incredible, is that they allow every single person that is thriving to thrive for free. Okay? Whether you're a customer or you're part of the business on the promoter side. That's incredible in and of itself. But when you look around, that takes two people. Everybody knows more than two people that are tired. I mean, my mom and dad, my sister, my brother, my best friend, they're there. People are there. But when you come in as a promoter in those first 2 weeks, you can earn a couple different bonuses. In the typical state where we're not in right now, in your first 2 weeks, when you bring in 4 people, when you introduce the Thrive experience to 4 people, you have the opportunity to earn a cash bonus, commissions, and Le-vel credits. Okay, very generous. And a typical day, what that looks like is $400 bonus when you introduce it to 4 people, plus the commissions, plus $100 Le-vel credits, right? When you introduce it to 8 people in your first 2 weeks, you get an $800 bonus. You get the commissions on those sales, and you get $200 Le-vel credits. All of that is so very generous. That's a typical day at Le-vel. But right now, through the 12th, they're doubling that for anybody new coming in. Okay? So those first 4 people we were just talking about, where you get a $400 bonus, you're now getting an $800 bonus and $200 Le-vel credits and the commissions. So you're earning, what do we figure that is, Kelly? Almost 100.
It's like 100. Yeah, almost 120% commission
on the sales that you made with those first initial 4 people. When you introduce it to 8, you're going to earn $1,600 cash bonus, plus those commissions, plus the Le-vel credits of now $400. So that's Le-vel money that you can spend on products yourself, or you can share it with people and share the love like we like to do. But that is what's going on right now. When you hit that free promoter button, you're able to change people's lives. I know that's a big claim, but it's true. You're able to introduce them to a product that is life-changing. And you get to make some solid commissions on those efforts. Okay, so I'm gonna let you talk for just a second, because I've got a couple things to add to that here in a second.
Okay, so one of the things that I love about this is that this isn't like a bonus. You know, you look at companies and you look at, like, you know, commission structures and bonus structures. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's direct sales. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, any sort of sales job that works on commission. Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I mean, when we were in pharma, there was even close to 50% of, like, commission, right? So you are helping 4 people, and you're impacting 4 people's lives. Okay, let's not take that for granted at all. You're impacting 4 different families, and here's the thing. I mean, you are making, that is real money, and it's not hard. I mean, people achieve it every single day, probably every hour in this company. Okay, like. It's not like it's like, oh, it sounds great, but only 1% of the people get it. No. If you put a little effort in, you're going to achieve it. You can probably think right now, like, think of 4 people. Think of 4 people that are tired, worn out, exhausted, want to lose weight, have joint discomfort, can't sleep at night, are moody. I mean, I could go on and on. Like, and your list is growing. You can think of 4, you can think of 8 people's lives that you can serve and you can impact, period. And now you get paid this tremendous commission. And it's so great. And so look how excited we are. And we don't get to earn this bonus, okay? Like, I mean, I'm so hyped up about it, but it's not even for you and I. I'm just hyped up because it's an opportunity. You earned your VIP 800, your 1600. I did as well. And I remember seeing that. I remember my first paycheck. I had been aligned with this company for like 10 days, and I got like a $1,400 paycheck. And I was like, say what? Like, what? I mean, just for impacting people's lives. And, like, I would have done it for free. I mean, seriously, because that's how much the product changed my life. So, you guys, basically what you need to know about now is this a sense of urgency. This double bonus ends on the 12th. Mm-hmm. So if you're thinking, like, this all sounds great, ladies, like, whoever shared this video with you, this all sounds great. Let me just think about it. Don't do that. Like, you have to go on your gut. You got to go, because if it's one of us, if it's somebody who shared this video, like, we're ready to grab your hand and we're ready to run and we're helping you to achieve your goals. Because it's not about us. We don't get to do this, but it's about you.
Right. 100%. And that was the very next thing I was getting ready to touch on, is the sense of urgency. Okay. So Kelly, I have this free lottery ticket. Okay. I paid for it. I've got this lottery ticket. They're going to pay out next Friday. They're going to call the numbers next Friday, but I don't know if it's a winning lottery ticket or not. I'm going to give it to you. Like, I'm just going to give it to you. I have no idea what is on it, but you can keep whatever it is. It could be $5. It could be $5 million. Are you going to take it?
Of course I am. Hello, yeah. It's a free lottery ticket.
Yeah, you're going to take it. That is exactly what this opportunity is. That's the only way I can break it down. It's somebody offering you something that is costing you nothing. There is no risk. You're not going to be in trouble if you don't have X amount of sales. I mean, it really is me saying, here's an opportunity for you, and I'm going to partner with you. You're going to get teammates around you, and you're going to be able to lock arms with people that are going to support you and encourage you and teach you. That's it. How amazing is that?
It's amazing. It's amazing. And that's just actually the beginning. I mean, let's continue on, because I mean, those are fantastic and they are well worth taking that step. Because here's the thing, like I can go back to August 30th of 2015 when I pressed the promoter button. And I had already had customer referrals because I loved the product, you know? But I remember thinking that, like, what do I have to lose? Like, hey, in my mind, I did it because I was like, well, I can earn some extra vacation money. I mean, how many people right now are going on vacation this summer? Like, are you planning a beach trip? Are you planning a cruise? Are you going to the mountains? Like, what's your vacation look like? Wouldn't it be nice, like, to have that vacation? I mean, this pays for your vacation, right? And so once you achieve that, you guys, the next, there's more. The next bonus is an iPad bonus, and it's $399. And this is you and your amazing team that you get to help build. And you guys, again, super achievable. It's $4,000 in online orders from you and your team. And it may sound like a little to some people. It may sound like a lot, but you guys, it's helping those 8 thrivers. It's helping those 8 thrivers thrive for free. And those people who want to themselves earn those bonuses, helping them, right? It's all about serving them and giving back to them. And now you have achieved an iPad bonus of $399. You don't have to buy an iPad. You can just keep the money. And then, I mean, what's like the Grand Slam? If I could swing right now, I would.
The Grand Slam. We're going to talk about next rank beyond 4K.
We're going to talk about the 2K bonus.
Oh, yeah. So that is like cherry on top, icing on the cake, gravy on the mashed potatoes. Through the end of the month, not only does, anybody that has never achieved the 4K rank, okay, 4K, like Kelly just said, super achievable rank. Sounds like $4,000. Sounds like a lot of money to, bring on, but it happens quicker than you realize. But through the end of the month, again, this does end in April. This is another company promo. I mean, they are always giving us opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and building us up for success. But anybody that achieves that 4K rank before April ends, you're going to receive a $2,000 bonus. So let's just keep putting money in the bank, right? Like make it rain. Come on. Like we're pulling all kinds of bonuses from all sorts of directions. And it's just unreal, the opportunity. Okay, couple that with what's getting ready to come at the end of the month. All right. If you guys haven't heard, Le-vel, our company, and the Thrive Experience is launching into the CBD market. We don't know fully what that looks like yet. We don't know what that product line looks like yet. We just know, and Jason Camper said it tonight, he's one of our CEOs. We were on a corporate call. He said, we're not the first to the CBD market, and we're not going to be the last to the CBD market, but we're going to be the best in the CBD market. And when he says that, it's going to happen. So this is the chance to be ground floor in an opportunity within our company that's not been done yet.
Yep.
You can put your name on a ground floor chance with a company that is revolutionary. They are cutting edge. They are the innovators, and they bring the newest, the latest, the greatest to the market. So, I mean, come on.
I know. It's crazy. I feel like we're like at the beginning. I mean, we already have something here that is so good. But I feel like we are starting, it's a whole nother company. It's like being in like this incubator, and you're, getting ready to like see all these things hatch. And it's, I don't know. It's just so incredibly exciting because we already have so much excitement. I mean, we really do. We know very little about the CBD except for we've been around long enough to trust in what Jason says. And when they bring out revolutionary products, when they bring out first to market, when they bring out products that are impacting people's lives every single day, and that is easy, an easy business to share, I mean, that is truly like something that you just can't keep to yourself. And, you know, our topic tonight, like what this is titled, is all about residual income. And so this is something that I like had to wrap, being a pharmaceutical girl, being a corporate America, like, we've talked about this a lot, Amber. I mean, we thought we would. I mean, I remember saying a gazillion times, and if you're in pharma and you're one of our friends, you probably said this a gazillion times. I'm gonna ride the train. I'm just gonna ride it till they kick me off, right? Like, give me those golden sparkly handcuffs, and I'm gonna just ride it out. So, do you feel like that? Like, I mean, our company just laid off a ton of people. It was like the fourth layoff since I left the company 2.5 years ago, and it's mind-boggling to me because no one can lay me off here. You know, like it's our own. It's our own piece, and I remember thinking that. I didn't know what that meant. I knew that I was going to make the same paycheck, and I knew that if I sold a little more, you know, if I pushed a little bit more, then my paychecks would be bigger. And if I finished in the top 5%, I may get to win a trip, which out of my 15 years, I won 2. And I had a very successful career there, but it was really hard. It was really, really hard. It was 12 months of ultimate sacrifice to earn to finish in the top 5%, right? Yeah. But it was tell me what to say, tell me what to wear, tell me where to go, tell me what to feed people. And we went into that industry because of being passionate. But what I love so much about this that I did not wrap my mind around in the beginning was the residual income. I love the fact, I mean, sharing it on the personal side right now, like I have had a child that has been having some medical things, you guys. Had I been working for someone else, I would have had to take disability. Okay, I would have had to take disability from my job because I have had to take care of a sick child. I don't have to ask anybody for that off. And guess what? I still get paid because I worked really hard, and it's residual income. It's making money while you're sleeping. It's making money while you are, you know, serving other things. I've been able to take time away and serve my community and my school and not have to worry about, is there a paycheck coming because maybe I didn't work as much this week? I mean, how has the residual income impacted your life?
Oh my gosh. I mean, let me back up to, you know, when I started, you know, I had a ton of time. I was really like so wrapped up and engaged in this. And then life happened, right? Like I got pregnant, and life changed a little bit where I was I was in a different space. And the cool thing is that residual income that we're talking about, it was still happening, but I was able to lean on people like you and people like my leaders to say, you know, I got to pull back a little bit right now. I got to take care of me. I got some personal things going on that I can't be as involved as I normally am because I'm pregnant. I'm getting ready to have a baby. I'm bringing home a newborn. You know, like life's a little bit different right now. So, you know, to still make those amazing paychecks and not take time off, really, you know, I mean, I took time off, but my paycheck, my vacation days didn't reflect that. I didn't have to call somebody and say, hey, I got a sick kid today, you know, or I could just say, team, you know, I'm here, but I may not get back to you right away. Like I got some stuff going on. I need to go to doctor's appointments, or, you know, I need to not be so in it today. And that freedom, that's freedom is what that is. And that is amazing. You can't put any kind of price tag on that, you know, to be able to be there and be involved with your kids and not feel guilty. That's the thing. Like when I was in my pharma days, if I called in sick, I felt super guilty. Or I knew that, okay, this is one more day that I got to like think about because I don't have that for the rest of the whole year. You know, I've only got this many days for the year. Like I got to use them wisely.
Don't you remember planning out your vacation? Like I remember thinking, okay, I can take a half day here and like I got 15 and a half days, or, oh my gosh, I found that tracker for me the other day, and I was like, I so have to like somehow figure out to publicly share this because it was me calculating the days and planning it out because I had a lot of vacation, but I like vacation. I like to take vacation. And, you know, here's the other thing that I love about the residual piece of this is I look at, you know, I look at any career. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, a banker, if it's a real estate agent, if it's, you know, it doesn't matter what it is. But when you start out a job, we're just going to use easy numbers here. These don't necessarily directly reflect, but for easy numbers' sake, you start a job and your commission is $0. Okay, you're making no money. All right, and then let's say you work really, really hard at that job, and they give you, you know, this raise. Okay, and you're going to get, you know, let's say you get your job and you've got like a $50,000 and you get a 3% raise. You're doing good, really good. So maybe 1 year you get a 5%, but you're capped out, right? Like you're only going to get a certain percentage. It doesn't matter if you're number one. Okay, and you may get like 1 or 2%, or you may not get a raise at all, right? And so how long does it take to go from zero to, let's just say, $200,000 a year? Okay. How long does that take that? I will tell you, I can speak for pharmaceuticals, which is a very, very high paying job. Like you will, I mean, I'm not sure if, I don't know how long I don't know if you actually would have gotten there in a rep position, maybe after 15, 20, 25 years, maybe. People make close to that, but it takes a really, really long time. So when I think about this and I think about what people are capable of, and you go from zero and you go to 50, 100, whatever, a million, whatever it is, it's your choice. It's your time that you invest, and it's your residual that you're building. And if you want to work your rear end off for 6 months and build this amazing, amazing, amazing team, I mean, look at Elise Leininger. Look at one of our leaders. I mean, she had a $500,000 in debt, and she made $1 million in this company her first 6 months. And she is, you know, I mean, it's incredible some of the stories that have happened. And so that is the true thing about residual income is your efforts that you're putting in and you getting paid for it long in advance. Everything you've done in the past, you're getting commission dollars from it. And here's the thing. It's not just for Amber. It's not just for me. It's not just for the brand promoters that are watching now. It's for you too. It's for everyone. And it's free. It's that lottery ticket, right? I'm just so excited about it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You and I could sit here and talk till probably midnight, I think, about our journeys, where we started, you know, the fear. There's fear involved with that. You know, like you and I both walked away from very lucrative jobs. Mm-hmm. And that was, for me, and I'm speaking for you too, but that was a scary moment.
Yes.
And I remember that phone call to my boss when I turned in my resignation. And I said, I have no idea. I may be coming back, like begging you for my job in 6 months because I don't know what this is going to look like. I just know that I feel like in my gut and my heart of hearts that I can make a difference, that I'm with a company and a product that I wholeheartedly believe in. And I'm pushing my chips in. So thank goodness I did that. I mean, it was scary and it was a bold move. And I'm sure people around me looked at me like I had lost my mind.
I thought you were crazy.
Yeah.
I thought you were crazy.
I lost my mind.
But you got my attention. You got my attention.
But it's something that, and like this is, you don't need a degree. You don't need a certain level of education. You don't have to have the best clothes, you know, the best house or car or perfect life. You have to have a belief in yourself, a trust in what we're saying, and you know, love the product. To take it is to love it. I said that earlier, but that's all it takes to change your whole world. I mean, really change your whole world for not just you, but for your kids and generationally after that. That this is just a product, a company, and a system that I can't even begin to tell you how much I believe in, and I'm grateful and thankful and blessed to be here. So,
yes. So in closing, you guys, I want to help, you know, a lot of times people, I was talking with someone today and they were like, I just, that's just not something I can do. Like, I am not you. I am not someone who can talk to people. I am not, you know, I'm not healthy yet. But here's the thing, you guys, you have to see this is a tribe of people who, I mean, some of my best friends are people that are thriving and that are within this network. People genuinely care about you. You feel good. It's just, when you feel good, you treat others well, and it's a reciprocal thing. It's just one of these things it's such a good, loving tribe that people genuinely care about you. Who is it for? It's for the person who doesn't want to miss out on their kids, okay? Who doesn't want to miss out when their kids get off the bus at school, who wants to be able to go in any day of the week to have lunch with their children, who can go in and make copies every Friday morning. Yes, Jessica, I'm calling you out. It's that person who wants to do field day. It's the person who doesn't have to take a vacation day to go on a field trip, okay? It's also for that stay-at-home mom who is cutting coupons because that is what they are sacrificing so they can be home with their children. Imagine if you were bringing in an extra $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month, paying for kids' activities, paying for a vacation for your family, but still being able to be home with your children. All right. I mean, it's for those men. It's for those men who are burned out in corporate America. It's for those women who are burned out in corporate America and tired of driving an hour to work in traffic every day. Here is the thing I'm going to challenge everyone with is have an open heart and an open mind, and don't be closed off to something that you're really not educated about. I was so grateful, and it was all 100% God, in my heart and mind, opening my heart and mind, because I will tell you, I would have never been open to even hearing it. I would have been like, oh, that's a scam. Oh, whatever. They're just trying to get me to buy something. They're trying to get me to sell so they can make some money. That's what I would have thought. And I am so incredibly grateful that I was not closed-minded, that I did not have a closed-off heart, and I gave it an opportunity to listen to what was available for me, because there is options. If you just want a little side hustle and you want to be able to pay a little bit extra into your family, it's for you. If you want to make a full-time income and build a business that you can pass on to your children, it's for you, and it's for everybody in between. So I'm just so incredibly grateful that we have this. I'm so grateful that you guys are hopping on and sharing this. And Amber, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that you didn't give up on me after the product was sitting in my house for 3.5 months and I was ignoring you. I'm grateful that you loved me where I was, and I'm grateful that you showed me the way. And you had that conversation with me to say, have you thought about being a brand promoter? Because I hadn't. And if you would have never said those words to me and given me the opportunity, I probably never would have been here. So I thank you for that.
Oh, big love.
Wait, how do they do that? Wait, I think like that. I need my kids for that one.
That's the thing. I mean, you say no to things every day because it's easy to say no, right? It's just you're conditioned for some things to be like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Open your heart to an opportunity like this, because you never know what little yes and what little step you take could be a huge, huge step in the right direction to completely change your life. And at the end of the day, you get to be in the driver's seat. As a promoter here, you get to determine, do I want that side hustle, or do I want to stay home with my kids and make this my full-time deal? And regardless of what that is, I can't choose that for you. Kelly can't choose that for you. Whoever brought you or introduced you or invited you to this live can't choose that for you. That's your decision, and that's okay. We just get to be here on that ride with you to support you and to make the most of whatever it is you choose for yourself.
I love it. I love it. Hey, you guys, thanks for tuning in. And make sure if you have any questions, reach out to the person who shared this video with you. Reach out to them and let them know, hey, have a conversation. Conversations don't cost anything. Be open to it. Go after getting that double commission. Go after those bonuses this month. Hit that new rank this month. And if you haven't shared this video, share it, because I promise you, even if you yourself are not interested, someone on your Facebook is. And you could be giving them a gift that you don't even know that they need. So thanks, Amber, for inviting me on.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And I will be back here tomorrow night with you.
All right. Sounds good, you guys. You have a great night.
Have a good night.